We are devolving back to 2020 Lucent using our phone for an intro. Today in this video, I'm going to be going over how one of the GOATs, Nick Mira, made beats from scratch for Juice WRLD. This also fits into how he makes beats from scratch for artists like Lil Tecca and Trippie Redd. So this is all just going to be informational all around to how he makes beats. Let's get into it. So one thing that I noticed Nick Mira does a lot when it comes to his melody making process is he uses one-shot kits. And I'm pretty sure that this is just to eliminate the time that it takes from opening up a VST and going through all the sounds until you find something that you like. Pretty much a one-shot kit just has all the sounds that you want all combined into one kit. And I'm going to be doing a similar process, so I'm going to go to my new panoramic one-shot kit here. This has 60 live guitar one-shots. Most of them I recorded myself, and then some others I found from multiple VSTs as well. And most of the sounds from this kit I'll be using in this video, so if you're interested in the kit, then you'll pretty much have a good preview of what it's all about. And overall, if you're looking for an authentic live guitar one-shot kit with a bunch of different styles of guitar, then there's a link in the description for you to go check it out. So I just got this guitar so far. And then what I did was I just put it on stretch, and then let's put the time on none. And then I put on some envelope on it, so I just pretty much decreased everything except the hold and sustain, and then I put the release to around a little bit past the half. And now what I'm going to do is, if I just play this on my MIDI here, it's not like clashing into one another, so that's exactly what I wanted. Especially for a guitar, you don't want all the notes just clashing together at the same time. I'm just going to repeat this over and over again. That's a nice pattern right there, but I want to make it sound a lot more realistic. So I'm going to come up here, have it kind of fade out. I'm going to clone it, and then for this part, I'm just going to turn off the the release. That's almost like Stranger Things vibes. Hold up. I don't know why I'm humming right now. I'm trying to think of a melody. Okay, I'm gonna up this 2 semitones. Gonna go to this. Alright, so we have a great main progression going on right now. However, I want to add some cool effects to the guitar to make it sound a lot more interesting. So one thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to route both of these to channel 1 and then this one to channel 2. And in the channel 1, I'm going to add some Valhalla vintage verb. And I'm going to put it in mono. I'm also going to put some low cut on the reverb so that I don't want the reverb to necessarily be like huge and just like, especially in the low end, because I don't want it to clash with the 808 like further in the beat. So just cutting off the low end will help a lot with just keeping things clean. Next, I'm going to try and put some chorus on this. Let's try and get some shimmer. Alright, perfect. So I added all the effects I wanted to the guitar, and next what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and add some secondary melodies and just some layers to make the sound more full. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this plugin called Labs, and this plugin has a ton of banks that are all just 100% free. And I want to go to the guitar, not the guitar, the piano in here. Perfect. I love that piano. It's a soft piano, so it's not too harsh and it complements the guitar well. I just want to see maybe if I can find like maybe some strings or some pads in here. One suggestion that I have is when you're making your melodies, that you already add the parametric EQ to your melody itself, like as soon as you make it. Pretty much, you want to eliminate all the frequencies that you can hear that are clashing while you're not like used to hearing the melody, because once you're hearing the same melody over and over and over again, then it all kind of blends together in your mind. But like you'll notice that if you listen to it again the next day, then you'll be able to like kind of hear like, oh, I need to cut this part out because it's clashing a little bit too much. Okay, I want to try and add like some sort of a sad vibe to this, because we have guitars and piano and the progression is pretty sad. I want to kind of correspond with that with something melodic and sad at the same time. So I'm going to try and go to, a violin. Okay, I'm gonna do quick render as audio clip for 2 clips. Okay, so pretty much now I have my main melody and my secondary melodies down. So we're coming to the conclusion of our melodies, and I just want to add a few more things to make it a little bit more unique and my own twist. So I want to add more orchestral elements, so I'm gonna try and add a choir to this, just in some parts throughout the melody. Scratch the choir part. We're not doing that. I have a better idea. We're gonna go to arcade, and in arcade you can find some pretty cool licks and like all types of licks, like piano riffs and licks and harp licks and riffs, all types of stuff. So I'm pretty much just gonna try and find something like that, or maybe some vocals in here that I can chop up too. So what I like to do in arcade is I'll find like a vocal pack that I like, and then they have these things when you press the black notes on your MIDI. They don't play any noise, but when you press them together, it pretty much just chops it up for you. So I like to just experiment with pressing every single one of these at the same time and see how it sounds. Alright, so I have 2 arcade instances that I'm using right now. I'm gonna route one of these to channel 4 and then the other to channel 4 as well. And what I like to do with a lot of my vocal samples that I get from arcade is I'll just go to parametric EQ, take out the low end and the high end, the low pass, and I'll just put some reverb. And last thing I'm gonna do for the melody is I'm just gonna throw a reese on there just to make a final touch of the bass to just stand out. Perfect, so we have all of our melodies down. Let's have to move on to the drums now. So for the drums, get yourself an Internet Money, Cody, Rio Leva, or Nick Mira drum kit, or all of the above. Just get an Internet Money drum kit. That'll be perfectly fine. Like I have this whole kit of Internet Money kits. Now, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get an 808 clap and a hi-hat, the most basic parts of the beat. All about sound selection. So I'm gonna spend some time looking for the perfect sound, the perfect hi-hat. It's almost like drill. Now I'm just going to go to some other drum kits to get some basic sounds. And bada boom, everyone. That wraps it up for this video. I just finished the beat here. All I have to do is now mix, and then you guys will be able to listen to the entire beat. So thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. As always, I very much appreciate it. Feel free to let me know any video ideas that you guys want to see down below. Just challenges, beat tutorials, other producer style videos, whatever you guys want to see, just let me know down below and I'll get on it. If you guys are interested in the panoramic one-shot kit, again, the link is in the description below. Only $9.99 and you get 60 one-shots. But anyways, that's it for me. I'll catch you on the next video, but until then, I'm out.
Play that back, Lucent.